Former PetroSaudi International executive Xavier Andre Justo was a key whistleblower in the expose of the 1MDB saga. The information he is said to have shared with the Sarawak report regarding PetroSaudi's multi-billion ringgit joint venture with the Malaysian investment firm led to the fall of the Barisan Nasional government in Malaysia. It triggered a worldwide investigation into the alleged embezzlement by PetroSaudi and 1MDB. We talked to Justo about the leaked documents, his imprisonment in Thailand, why he's helping with the investigation, and more. Xavier, you are a key figure in the 1MDB investigations and you are here to assist the authorities in Malaysia. During your stay here, you met with our Prime Minister, Tun Dr Martins twice. What exactly happened during those meetings?
I will not discuss the details. As I said, you can imagine I'm here to talk, discuss and help about the 1MDB issue.
You were also at the MACC HQ today to have your statement recorded. Did you run into former Prime Minister Datuk Seri Najib Tun Razak during your time there?
No, unfortunately not. I just saw a lot of press coverage. I'm guessing it was for him and not for me, but we didn't meet. I would have loved to meet him, but...
How were the officials when they were recording your statements? Did they have any question about the information you provided?
They asked me a lot of questions. They were very nice, very professionals. So it was a good interview.
Was Jolo ever in the office of PetroSaudi, and have you ever communicated with Jolo?
I will not say where I met him, but yes, I met the guy 2 times.
2 times.
I will not discuss the specifics of the meetings or the locations. This has been discussed with the Swiss authorities, with your authorities, so I met the guy.
There were allegations that the documents you gave to Sarawak Report and the Age were doctored and tampered with, and you are saying
I thought this is not true. So, when I was arrested in Thailand alone. There was an agenda. The agenda was for them to catch me alone. This is very important. To understand the whole picture, you have to know that my confession were dictated. My English is pretty good, but if you read them, it's a perfect English. This was dictated to me by a UK citizen that is also subject of our criminal complaint in Switzerland. The deal was, when I was arrested, it was, Xavier, now it's either you confess whatever we want, you will write whatever we want, or you will spend 10 years in a Thai jail. So, hey, I had no choice. I said, okay, give me the paper, give me the pen, and tell me what you want me to write. And that's what I did. So I said that I downloaded the data. I'm unable to download the data. After they make me say that I stole the data, I never stole those data. I'm unable. That was part of their game, to make me pass for the bad guy, to make another journalist that you know to be the bad woman, and all the rest, all the companies, all the Malaysians were good people.
Is it true that PetroSaudi officials met you at jail in Thailand and told him they had to protect the Malaysian authorities? What was the reason for your arrest?
The reason for my arrest is, as I said before, it's only a cover-up operation. The moment the files were exposed, there are 2 solutions. To say, yes, we did a scam, we are crooks, or no, those files are not genuine, the guy is a bad guy, he's working with the opposition. So they came to visit me in prison. The authorization of the direction of people of your government and with the collaboration of your government. So I did what I had to do. I just wanted to be out, to rejoin my family. It was a survival operation for me. I got 3-year sentence. By coincidence, and unfortunately, I received 2 amnesties. Your government has tried to have me expelled to Malaysia, to be extradited. But I had the support of my country. They came to visit me at the end pretty much every week, every 2 weeks, giving me the news, saying, hey, you will not end in Malaysia. It took me time to be able to smuggle some letters. So I was able to pass this to the Swiss authorities. And I've been witnessing and I testified with the Swiss prosecutor that those were my letters, that the story inside this letter is the explanation of this mega scam.
He said he never stole, downloaded or edited the data, which contained many emails regarding PetroSaudi and 1MDB dealings. He maintained that the files were given to him and never tampered with. The view is that you are no whistleblower and that you wanted cash for information. Knowing what you've gone through, how do you deal with such views that you were caught for blackmail?
This is the view that only Asia has. If you read the Swiss newspaper, some English newspaper, my story is known. I never received 1 penny for this data. Whatever I ask at the beginning or not, it's not relevant. The truth is, they taught me, I learned what was this 1MDB, Jolo, whatever, mega scam. I gave the data. They were trying to fight against the corruption. I gave the files. I didn't receive any kind of money.
Could you tell us about the supposed $2 million promised to you by the Edge? Would you want to talk about that?
I gave those files to the Edge owner through Claire because I was convinced by Claire and by this person about the sincerity of their motivation. I didn't want to give that to any political agenda. So I gave those files because they explained me how this 1MDB corruption machine was working. At the beginning I say, I want money, and of course I could have sold these files for a lot of money. I just wanted the money that was owed to me by PetroSaudi. That's all what I wanted. I just want all of them, starting from, I don't want to be specific, from the first to the last, to be punished for the crime. It's not because only about the money they stole, because it's money that is supposed to go to the education of your kids, of your family, not for luxury bags, boats, jet.
Do you have any suspicion of how PetroSaudi was run when you were with the company?
No, really not. I saw at the end in London that there was a lot of money involved from all the PetroSaudi employees. The truth was known in London only by Tarek Obeid and Patrick Mahoney. Nobody else could have had access to the real numbers. I knew that something was wrong, but in the oil business, there is always commissions. But something is to take whatever, 1%, 5%, and something else is to take more than 80% of the amount in commissions.
When you look at how the scandal has unraveled, the 1MDB scandal, does it shock you, the magnitude and scale of the thievery?
Yes, I never expected that. It's not only the PetroSaudi one, it's the Abar one, it's the Goldman Sachs bond. It's still, sometimes it's unbelievable how greedy, how insane, how mad those people are. They really thought that whatever was in the central bank of Malaysia was theirs.
How different are the investigations between the Mahathir administration and the Najib administration?
I'm not familiar to the Najib administration. The only thing I know about Najib administration is that they were accomplices in making me go to jail and manipulate all this shit. The only thing I can say about the administration of Dr. Mahathir, I've met a few people. I think in life it will be very difficult to find such an extraordinary person as Dr. Mahathir. I'm sure, but it's not about one person. The running of a country never is because you have a great leader, because you will work together.
How is life now after everything? How's your wife?
Everything is fine. I was in love with my wife already. Of course, I married her. But this kind of experience, so it's either this makes you take different directions, or we are bonded, even more than before.
Thank you very much for your time.
My pleasure.
With the 1MDB probe now in full swing in Malaysia, Justo said that he will return in a week or two.